singer David, real name David Anthony Burke, he is going to stand trial in this case. So, last week there was a preliminary evidentiary hearing in Los Angeles showed that David was the one who wrongfully murdered 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez. So, Los Angeles Judge Charlene Olmedo, she decided that David was fit to stand trial in this murder case. In this evidentiary hearing, there was evidence that included text messages between Celeste and David that went as far as back as 2022 when Celeste was 11 years old and David was 17 years old. So, according to Courthouse News Service, LAPD Detective Corey Farrell, he testified on the fourth day of the preliminary hearing. He said, quote, they discussed past sexual relations, future sexual relations, they discussed sexual positioning, they discussed the relationship, the future of the relationship, and how and when they could meet up. And then they also discussed contraception and abortions. And it is alleged that Hernandez appears to have had at least two of them throughout their roughly 2.5-year relationship. Though they sometimes joke about them, they became a source of shame for her. And then in one of the text messages that Celeste had sent to David back in 2024, she said, quote, I killed my kid for you when she was still 13. I'd do anything to have it back. Took an innocent life of a literal baby. So, according to AP News, they said that as she neared his Hollywood home shortly after 10 p.m. on April 23rd, 2025, in an Uber he had sent to pick her up, she sent her final text, girly pop, I'm almost there. Open your door if you're home. And then prosecutors alleged that Brooke stabbed her to death when she came through the door. And then, not only that, but the night before, the two argued via text about his relationship with a woman. She sent him an angry and profanity-riddled text saying she will tell her dad so many lies about him and that she will, quote, end your career and your life. She has sent several similar messages around the same time. David is also eligible for the death penalty, probable cause for lying in wait, killing for financial gain, and killing a potential witness, special circumstances, and a crime that allow for a death sentence. And as of today's date that I'm recording this video, David remains in custody without bail, arraigned in court later this month on August 31st, but there's no official date for the trial. If you're not aware about who David is, he is a singer and musician. He rose to fame via Discord and also had one or two hit songs. And he is the one who is allegedly the murderer of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, young little girl. And I made a previous video about this situation a few months back. I'll link it down in the caption below. This is the current update about singer David. If you guys want more reports, more news, etc., follow me on my other social media platforms. And yeah.